Some of you might be wondering why these look different. This is just something that's third party. So if you get third party, it's going to come with parts and instructions. We're going to rebuild it to look just like this, or if you want, you can try to harvest this little gear off the motor bolt end. Just need to hold this bolt steady while you unscrew this gear part. But luckily for us, we were given parts to rebuild it on the new one. So I'll rebuild that real quick and then show you it looks the same, and then we'll go back to installing. Alright, so we've gone ahead and replaced the parts, and now this looks very much similar. Now for the install. Okay, so we're pretty much going to do everything that we did to get here in reverse. So I've already got the motor pseudo mounted. You'll note that these little grommets and holes and all that jazz, they line up. So I'm just going to get those 5/16 bolts, and screws, and I'm going to screw this motor back into the shroud, and then we will put the fan on with the 13mm wrench, and then we will close up the shroud, bolt the radiator back in, scoot it down into its place, hook the power up, and be done. Alright, so the motor is in place. I'll go ahead and take the fan, install it. Let's see if I can do this with one hand on the camera. Oh, there we go. Alright, so that fits in there. I'm going to put the bolt on, and then we'll spin it to see if the clearances around the fan edge are good. If not, take the fan back off, and we will re-tighten the 5/16 screws on the motor and the shroud. If it spins freely, then we're good to go. We'll patch this thing back up. Alright, so the fan's been reinstalled. Give it a spin. No sticking points. Looks good. Spin it the other way. And no sticking points. It's good. Alright, now we'll put the radiator back into the shroud. We will bolt that in with the 4 10mm bolts that we took out of it, and then we will sink the entire shroud back down into the grommet seats below. See that hole right there on both sides, and then we will bolt the final 10mm bolts that bolt to the frame and hook up the power and see if we fixed it. Alright, so a couple of lessons learned that I just had. If you can, you may want to install these 10mm bolts that secure the radiator to the housing, the fan cowl, before you try to put this thing back into the bay, because man, you run out of space quick. So what I had to do, because I already put everything back down in there, and it takes a lot of shimming behind all this extra hosing and wiring, and just make sure you pay attention to where all the wiring is, because some of this stuff, like this one here, needs to come back through and bolt up here to the frame. And then you'll note that now we can come back and re-secure these clips on the Freon piping. But yeah, hand tighten the 10mm bolts, and then I'm going to go back in there with a wrench, and you can see how it's going to be an awkward tighten, but those things should be tightened, and then you can get back to the final 2 bolts, the bolt to the frame. These are also, remember, the 10mm bolts. They look like this. Hopefully you didn't lose them. I kept all my bolts right here the whole time I was doing this crazy operation thing. Now once that's back in, I'll put the fuse box back in its holder right there, and we'll be done. Turn on the truck and see if the fan comes on. Alright, last 2 10mm bolts. That's one. Second one right here. hand started so I don't strip the bolt. Alright. Now it's fully secure. And drop this. Drop the fuse box back in the proper connector. Boom! Alright. So as you get finished, you may want to just check, like if you can see down there, I don't know if I can show it, but there's a power cable, or that's not the power cable, but it is a power cable, not to the fan motor, but to some other part of the truck that you can see I forgot to secure right back there. So I'm going to pop that in real quick, check to make sure all the other connections are where they should be. So you've got power back to the motor right there. Let's see if I can get this real quick. There's the hole. So that part of the power cable I just secured. Remember we had this one that we took out. So I'm going to pop that one back in. And you may have broken these along the way, and if so, just get a new one, tie them back. They're securing all the wires for a reason. The last ones were, again, right here, right here, right here. Alright, so now, got all that done. Let's power up the truck and see if this fan starts turning. Oh, the other thing too is make sure you pick up all your tools out of the engine compartment, because yeah, what you don't want are spinny metal pieces of death flying all over the place if it hits a fan blade. And yep, got a socket. I bet this is my 10mm. It's the one we always lose. Oh. Alright. Yeah, baby, we got that running again. Alright, it's gonna be good to have AC back in the truck, especially after 2 weeks of 100+ degree weather here in hot state of Texas. I hope you enjoyed. Got your fix done. Thanks.